Hi YouTube world, hi YouTube subscribers. So I wanted to make a video today, story time, about what happened yesterday. So I got home from the library after studying for several hours. Those of you who follow my story know that I'm getting ready to take the NCLEX soon. So anyway, I got done studying and I came home and I've been wanting to take, we have an outdoor cat, his name is Bruce, and it's been really hot here in Phoenix. It's been 110, 111 degrees, and I know it's only going to keep getting hotter. So I've been wanting to get our outdoor cat, Bruce, indoors. We found him on our property after we bought our house, and he just kind of didn't leave, and he was kind of starving to death and all beat up. So we started to feed him. After like a month of that, we decided, well, we better take care of this cat. Whoever left him or whatever, he's probably gonna die if we don't do something. So we started feeding him, and I've been taking care of him ever since. So this was almost like a year ago. At first he wouldn't even let you like approach him or anything, but now he's gotten super friendly to me and my husband. Not when we have guests over, but for me and my husband, he wants us to pet him now. He even will like roll over, but he still is a bit skittish. And we had a lot of problems with him and our other, we have an, he's a black and white cat, and we have an all black cat. She did not like him at first. She used to chase him out of the yard. And she still doesn't really like him, but now she doesn't chase him anymore. So anyway, I thought, well, let's try to get him inside because it's really hot out. I want our other cat, our black cat, to get used to having another animal in the house because we want to get a dog. And I just wanted to get him inside in case we need to take him to the vet later or anything like that. That way he starts getting comfortable with the house. So story time, this failed. So what I did after I got home from the library was I started putting his food, I had been starting to put it closer to the house, like over the last week or two, and when he went to go get his food, what I tried to do was I tried to pick him up real quick and shove him in the door, but I think he knew I was up to something, and he freaked out and like flipped back out of my hands and kind of ran away. So then I was like, alright, I'll try this again. So I come back and he's by the door again where his food normally is, and this time I try like opening the door and see if he'll come in, but he's obviously scared. He doesn't want to come in the house. And then I tried to lure him with wet food, which I don't normally give my cats, maybe like as a treat. So, and I know he loves wet food, so I went and got wet food and put it like by the doorway, and he would like start to get close, and then he would freak out, and finally, I did get him to come into the house for the wet food, but immediately, like, he freaked out once he was inside and ran out. So this kept going on for a few hours, and then I tried, like, luring him with treats, but he thought I was just throwing things at him, and he got scared and, like, ran out of the yard. So then, after another hour or so, I went back to trying to lure him with the wet food to a different door that he has come in the house by himself once or twice, like when when we first started feeding him, but he would always like leave after a few minutes. So I was like, well, let me try that door since he's come in that way anyway by himself. So so I started luring him in that door, from that door, with the wet food, and then I didn't realize my black cat was kind of like standing in the shadows of the glass door, and he saw her and freaked out, ran away. So that didn't work. So then I took my 2 indoor cats, the black cat and the white cat, put them in a bedroom and shut the door so they wouldn't scare him when he gets close. So then I go back to trying to lure him again with the wet food, and my husband comes outside when he's like close to the house, startles him, it freaks him out, he runs away again. So as you can see, he just doesn't want to come inside, but I keep like persisting because I wanted to get it done. We've been trying to get him close to the house for like 2 weeks, like I said. And I'd read online too, somebody had success with their like feral cat doing this, which I don't even know if he's feral at this point anymore because he lets us pet him, but he is an outdoor cat. So anyway, so then I kept trying with the wet food, and normally he's been fed already by now, so I know he's hungry. And eventually I just got frustrated. I went outside, I saw him out there, I picked him up, which he doesn't like when he's picked up. He usually freaks out and breaks away, but he kind of just let me pick him up, and I think he knew I was trying to get him into the house. So finally I get him in the house, I throw him in there, and he starts freaking out. He's trying to get out of the glass door, like scratching, then he won't stop meowing, and our black cat did, like, she did come out from the bedroom at one point, and she seen him and she hissed at him, and that freaked him out more. And then I like quickly locked her away in a room, but I think the damage had been done. He was already freaked out. And then I tried to get our white cat, who is like friends with him, to try to get him to calm down, and our white cat Axel was trying to calm him down, but he was just so freaked out. He wouldn't stop meowing. I tried to give him wet food and treats and dry food and water and a blanket, and I tried to give him space, and then I tried to pet him like normal, and he wouldn't let me pet him. And then it just was a disaster. And after doing this for, like, having him inside for an hour or 2, I realized it just wasn't going to work. He would not settle down. He actually wound up just completely freaked out. So I decided, I talked to my husband, I was like, let's just put him back outside because this isn't working. We tried opening the door, and then he was so freaked out, that he couldn't even get out through the door, and then we kind of just hurdled him out through the front door finally. But yeah, so that plan worked miserably. So story time is, don't force cats to do anything they don't want to do, because they won't. And now I can't even find him this morning. Like, usually I feed him in the morning and at night, and I can't even find him. But I think he did leave. I did put food out there afterwards, and that food's gone, so I think he did come back at some point, but now he's probably not going to trust us again for a while, and I feel terrible. So do you guys have any tips on, like, getting an outdoor cat to be comfortable inside? If you do, please leave me comments below. But yeah, the moral of the story is I'm not going to try that again. I'm not going to force him to come inside. I think it was just like too much all at once. I thought he was ready to finally come inside because I know he trusts me. I think he trusts my husband, and he's been closer and closer to the house, but I guess he just still isn't comfortable enough, unfortunately, which also sucks because I'm worried that if we get a dog, that the dog is gonna chase him and stuff, because like I feel like dogs can tell when an animal's scared, and I don't want, if we get a dog, for it to like terrorize him. But at this point I realize, well, taking him in the house was just, you can't force it, and he was miserable, so I wasn't gonna do that to him. Part of me does wonder a little bit if like maybe we should have just put him in a bedroom and seen if we could have gotten him to calm down, but the way he was acting and everything, I just didn't want to, like, he was hissing at us when we tried to like touch him and stuff. So anyway, so that's my that's my story of don't force an outdoor cat inside if they're not ready. But yeah, if you guys have any tips or anything, please leave below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. I'm gonna update you guys. Hopefully he starts coming back around soon, and I hope that he's okay and he wasn't too like traumatized or whatever. Okay, well, till next time, bye guys.